Are you tired of handing over thousands of dollars to the IRS every year? Well, before you file your taxes this year, you'll want to listen up because we're about to reveal 10 little-known tax deductions that could help save you big money. We've all been there, poring over tax documents and forms trying to maximize our deductions. But there are always valuable deductions slipping through the cracks because we just don't know about them. Well, not anymore. We're counting down the top 10 most underutilized deductions that could significantly lower your tax bill if you take advantage. So grab a pen and paper because you're not going to want to miss these. Number 10. Work expenses. Coming in at number 10 is a deduction many of us overlook: work expenses. Things you purchase for your job like tools, equipment, supplies, uniforms, and more may be deductible. Did you buy work boots, safety gloves, or other required gear? How about internet or phone costs if you use them for work? As long as the expenses aren't reimbursed by your employer, you can write them off up to $2,500. Just be sure to track your purchases and keep good records. Every little bit helps lower that tax bill. Number 9. Union and professional dues. At number 9 is a deduction for any union or professional membership dues you pay. Are you part of a union or belong to a professional organization like the American Medical Association to further your career? Good news, those annual dues may be tax deductible. The maximum deduction is $1,200 per year, just a few $100 back in your pocket for maintaining your membership. Always worth taking when filing. Number 8. Charitable contributions. Coming in at spot number 8 is one of the most common tax deductions: charitable contributions. Now, many taxpayers are familiar with writing off donations, but did you know cash gifts aren't the only thing that counts? Property donations like clothing, furniture, and vehicles can also be deducted when donated to approved charities. So clean out that closet and donate. It's not just good for charity, it's good for your taxes too. Number 7. Student loan interest. Still paying off student loans years after graduation? Well, you could get some relief because student loan interest is tax deductible up to $2,500 per year. Now, not a lot of folks know this one, so at number 7 on our list, be sure to claim it. Whether you're paying off undergraduate or graduate loans with interest rates as high as they are, it all adds up. Every little bit recovered in taxes is worthwhile. It's always a good idea to explore all potential tax deductions and credits when filing your return each year. Taking advantage of deductions like the student loan interest deduction can help lower your tax bill and put a little extra money back in your pocket. Even a small refund or reduced taxes makes a difference, so be sure to check out all your options. Number 6. Medical expenses. At number 6, we have one of the biggest deductions around: medical expenses. You may be able to deduct unreimbursed costs for healthcare, dental bills, and other qualifying medical costs that exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income. This includes everything from doctor visits and prescriptions to eyeglasses, contacts, and more. Add it all up, you'd be surprised how much it could be. And the more you make, the higher this deduction is worth in taxes saved. Number 5. Higher education credits. If you or a family member paid tuition costs for higher education programs this year, then our number 5 deduction is for you: higher education tax credits. There's the American Opportunity Credit worth up to $2,500 per student and the Lifetime Learning Credit for up to $2,000. These credits can significantly reduce your taxes owed for that term. Be sure not to leave this one on the table. Education is expensive enough without neglecting good tax breaks. Number 4. Home Office Deduction. Working from home has become more common these days, and if you use a portion of your home regularly and exclusively for business, well, then you could claim our number 4 deduction, the Home Office Tax Break. Even if you're just an employee, not self-employed, you may still qualify to write off home office expenses for a tax deduction of up to $5,000. Calculate your square footage and qualified costs like rent, utilities, and insurance to take back hundreds on your return. Number 3. Energy-efficient home improvements. At spot number 3, we have a fantastic tax break for going green: energy-efficient home improvements. Making upgrades like installing solar panels, replacing windows and doors, Upgrading insulation and HVAC or water heater systems can all help lower your tax bill. Get up to $500 in credits for qualified expenditures that improve your home's energy efficiency. In the long run, it'll save you money on bills and in the short term on taxes too. Every little bit adds up. Number 2. Health Savings Account Contributions. If you have a high deductible health insurance plan, listen up because our number 2 tax deduction is made for you: contributions to a health savings account or HSA. You can write off your annual HSA contributions of up to $3,550 for individuals or $7,100 for families in 2023. Plus, the funds grow tax-free and can be used for medical expenses down the road. There's no time limit, so it's like getting a 0% loan from the government while building your medical fund. Max it out for big tax savings. Number 1. Standard or itemized deductions. And coming in at our number 1 most valuable underutilized tax deduction is none other than the standard deduction or itemized deductions themselves. Now, this may seem obvious, but did you know many taxpayers don't maximize their eligibility here? They either take the standard deduction without considering if itemizing would yield more savings, or they fail to itemize all qualifying deductions. Take the time to add up your medical expenses, taxes, mortgage interest, and more to see if itemizing makes sense. And be sure not to leave any deductions on the table. With care and effort, you could reap thousands more in tax relief. Well, there you have it. Our top 10 hidden gems of tax deductions that could save you a bundle come tax time. We hope this countdown gave you some valuable insights and ideas to explore further to lower your tax liability. Don't be like most and leave money on the table. Do your research, review your expenses, and optimize all qualifying deductions. It takes some work, but will pay off big when you get that tax refund or smaller tax bill. If you found this helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more money-saving tax advice throughout the year. Now go get your refund.